What's up guys, Wally here bringing you some Black Ops gameplay, and I do have to say that this gameplay is pretty good, and I know my humility knows no bounds, but in all honesty this is the best gameplay that I've probably ever recorded on Black Ops, and I thought I would come share it with you guys today as a peace offering just for not being able to put out any content last week. I feel kind of bad about that, so I decided why not show you one of the better gameplays that I've had. And just to explain why I've been so absent, I'm sure you guys heard the song in the beginning of this video, so you probably can assess that I actually just graduated from college. And unfortunately, I had a lot to do before the end of school. I had to move out, move all my furniture back home, get everything set, with the apartment and transferring it. I had to finish up my thesis, that thing that I whined to you guys about a number of times, and it ended up being kind of a lot of work, so I kind of had my head in books, the last week, and then I just had the normal final stuff. I had to take a couple tests, and I had to study for that stuff. So I was fairly busy, and unfortunately, I couldn't get you guys any content. But the good news is I am done now, and I'm done forever, or maybe not forever, but at least for the near future. I won't be going back to school anytime soon. So I'll be able to put a lot more attention and devotion into this channel, and I think you will see content from me on a much more regular basis. I kind of went through. There was this time volatility, I guess, the best way to describe it, when I was in college, where I would have periods of a ton of free time. I wouldn't have anything to do, and then I would have times where I was absolutely crammed and all I could do was work. And now that I'm out of school, most likely I'll be working on a much more regular schedule, which means that it will be much easier for me to keep a constant pace with this channel and keep the content on a very regular basis, which I think will be ultimately better for you guys than these short little period bursts where I'm putting out a ton of content and then these long breaks where I can't put out as much content. Yeah, so moving on from college, it's just kind of one of those bittersweet experiences. I don't know how much you guys have experienced with this. I don't know if you graduated from high school or even just from middle school, or finished a job or something, but there's kind of these periods in life where you're looking forward, you're looking to the future, and you're seeing all these possibilities, and it's exciting, and it's definitely you want to see what the future has to hold for you. But at the same time, to move towards all these great things, you have to leave some things behind, and that's kind of the feeling you get, or at least the feeling that I'm personally getting right now, currently, with graduating college. I mean, it really hasn't sunk in yet. I guess I technically graduated, I guess, yesterday, because I handed in my last piece of work. I handed in my final edition of my thesis to my teacher yesterday. But I guess, I don't know, I kind of technically been done before that because I had enough credits to graduate a while ago. But I don't know, it just really hasn't sunk in yet what it means. I mean, I know one thing that it's going to mean is kind of the farewell to adolescence. I am now a full-fledged adult, which means I kind of have to grow up a little bit, which is always sad, especially being as immature as I am at times. But it also means a lot of good things. Like I said, that's why you get that bittersweet feeling. I'm really excited to move on towards a career and trying to get myself in an industry that I really want to be a part of. And I think you guys know, or maybe you don't, but I've talked about this a number of times. I want to get into gaming journalism. That is my dream job, at least for the current time being. That's really what I want to do. And I kind of was almost testing the waters, I guess, here with this channel, kind of just trying to talk about video games in an intellectual manner, and I'm really looking to seriously get into that now that I've been done with school. This has kind of been something that I've just done here and there for fun, but I'm really looking to take on some more serious topics, I guess, when it comes to gaming, and put out a lot more work. And I guess you guys might be questioning, what could this possibly mean for the channel? What is it going to mean for what you're putting out and what we're going to see? I wouldn't say that it's going to affect it in a negative light, at least. I think it's going to have some effect on this channel, because I'm going to be taking a much grander look at the gaming industry as a whole. I know I've talked about this a bunch, and I've just kind of started to do it. I've been playing a whole lot of different games. I've been playing this free-to-play action MMO RPG Dragon Saga. That's pretty fun. I just got myself Counter-Strike. I've been playing that. I just played today another free-to-play MMO, Valence Arms or something like that. I don't have the name on the top of my head. I apologize. Let's see. What else have I played over the last week? I don't know. I've played a bunch of other titles too, and I'm going to start integrating these kind of things, into the channel so we get more variety. I take a bigger look at the gaming industry as a whole. I want to start playing some indie games and some free-to-play games. I think I might start up a series with that. I don't want to get too ahead of myself and just tell you what I'm going to do, but I want you guys to have just a very basic understanding of what could be happening with this channel, what the transition might be. I'm certainly always going to put some attention to shooters because I love shooters. I love playing them. I love talking about them. And, this isn't directly tied to what I will be doing, with my actual career. So even if I never get to cover a shooter in my actual career as a video game journalist, I'll always be putting at least some kind of attention towards it because I enjoy it and I know you guys enjoy it. So, don't worry about that. That will always stay. But I just want to take a look at some other things too. And especially because I don't know about you guys, but as far as Black Ops is concerned, I'm a little burnt out in the time being, and Monday Night Combat is still fun, but I don't want to play it all the time. From my understandings, Brink, at least at the current moment, the people who I've talked to are overwhelmingly have said that the game is, a little disappointing. So I'm probably going to hold off on purchasing that. So, I'm kind of just hitting that summer doldrums when it comes to games. So I want to kind of take a look backwards, maybe play some stuff off emulators, some old JRPGs, because I don't know, I've just been feeling that itch for that. I could use a really good, JRPG. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. That's a Japanese role-playing game. And, they tend to differ a great deal from the American role-playing games that we have. They're a lot more complex, at least in my eyes. There seems to be a lot more focus on character stats, understanding the roles that your characters are supposed to play, fundamental role-playing game dynamics, which the Western RPGs kind of tend to stray from. And I love Western RPGs too. I love Mass Effect. I love Dragon Age. I love Fallout. I love all those games, and I think those would be more current day Western RPG type of game, but I'm just kind of looking for that old school thing. And I don't know if you guys have any suggestions when it comes to games like that, like a hidden gem, maybe something that I haven't played before. I would greatly appreciate that. And who knows, you guys might even influence me to do a let's play on it. So yeah, where were we before I went on a tangent about Japanese role-playing games, which didn't have anything to do with what we were talking about? I apologize. Yeah, I was just telling you guys about this channel. So I think one of the things that you might see is a little bit of integration between me, writing about specific things and then coming and talking to you about them. Whether it, like more of a, and when it comes to these type of things, they could be very specific, very narrow, very detailed when it comes to gaming industry, or it could be, this wide overarching view of the gaming industry as a whole. It's not going to really be necessarily tailored to one or the other. It's not going to be restricted. It's going to be completely, especially when I'm not actually freelancing, when I'm just doing this, because it's something I enjoy to do. The topics are going to be all over the place, which I think is fun, and it'll give us variety. And I would really encourage you guys also to tell me if you want me to talk about something, you want me to give you my opinion on something within the gaming industry. Yeah, so there I go on my first rant. There are going to be many more of these coming. I got to get myself back into the practice of doing commentaries, but I had a lot of fun talking to you guys, as I always do. And please, 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 if you do have anything that you'd like to hear me talk about, please just let me know. I'd be more than happy to come and share it with you. Alrighty, guys, that's going to do it for me. 74-2. I wish I could bring more games like this to you. Unfortunately, I'm not that good. But nice talking to you. Catch you next time. Peace!